Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and today I will be showing you how to make a travel altar. So first I got all my supplies and everything I got I already had at home, so I didn't have to spend any money on any of it. The box I'm using is obviously an old iPhone box that my phone came in, and I had ripped out the plastic bits that were in there. This will be my travel altar cloth. And I made this just by cutting a piece of felt to fit the bottom of the box and then decorating it with a soft lead, colored pencil, and a black marker. The next thing I put in there is this jar that I had at home to keep like herbs in. Right now I have sage and cedar in there. I like the size of this jar because depending on how long I'm going to be gone for, I can fit a lot of herbs in there. I also like this jar because I can use the lid to burn the herbs, incense, or use it as a candle holder for my spell candle. The next thing I put in is this essential oil that I had at home, and I use that specifically for anointing my spell candle. My next thing is my spell candle. I have a white spell candle because it can be used for any spell and it can replace any color candle for candle spells. I also have these two white tea light candles for the same thing, or just to have on my altar as an altar candle. These are incense sticks. I got them by just taking one of my larger incense sticks and cutting them to size so they would fit in the lid of the jar, and then tied it together with a little ribbon. These are to represent my god and goddess. That is a bit of a pine cone that sits on my altar that I took, and then this is a small seashell, obviously, that I had at my home to represent my goddess. The last couple things that I put in here are my crystals from my main altar that I would take with me when traveling, so that way I can still do my daily, nightly, and morning rituals, because I use those for both of them. And then obviously a lighter will go in as well. The lid of the box that I'm using, I put on my sigil for my spells manifest. So here is a view of everything in there. Obviously, I could fit a lot more if I needed to. So I'm just taking everything out right now so I can show you how I would set up my travel altar. Oh, there is a little nail in there I forgot to mention. That I use to carve any sigils or names or anything that I need to carve into my spell candles with. I found that that's the easiest for me to use, is a little tack nail. So anyway, I have the lid of my altar sitting up like so, and then I place my travel altar cloth in front of it. Inside the lid, I will put in my seashell for my goddess and the piece of pine cone for my god. And on my altar cloth, I place my two crystals. Then I put some of my sage and cedar in the lid. I could have also used my incense. I get that going, and I place that inside the lid as well. And the last thing I place on my travel altar is one of my tea light candles, and I place that right in the middle of the travel cloth. And now my travel altar is ready for me to do any nightly or morning rituals. That I hope you enjoyed this video and that it gave you some ideas for your own travel altar. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and may your gods bless, guide, and protect you in all that you do.